LancasterOhio.tv presents the Mid-State League Game of the Week, where Fairfield County high school athletes show their drive to succeed and their commitment to teamwork. This broadcast is a community service of Fairfield Media, high school media students and volunteers working hard to bring you the best in Mid-State League sports. Turn it on, crank it up. It's time for the MSL on LSM.
Ohio Christian University offers accredited, career-focused undergraduate and graduate degree programs for busy adults. Classes are convenient, offered online or evenings and weekends at our 12 locations. OCU will prepare you for your next step and help you discover your higher purpose.
We invite you to attend Ohio Christian University.
Welcome to Fairfield Christian Academy. I am Austin Beigel here with Jack Davidson. We would like to welcome you to this MSL matchup where the Fairfield Christian Knights will take on the Millersport Lakers. The Knights have had a good start to this season at 11-4, going 5-1 in the MSL with the only loss to Harvest Prep. And the Millersport Lakers have a 4-11 overall this year. Last time these teams met up a while ago, the Knights beat them 93-24, and we just got done watching the JV game where the Knights also won 65-19, where Steven Shulu of Millersport Lakers scored 6 and Jacob Thompson for the Knights scored 14. The officials tonight are Brett Gardner, Rick Allen, and Barry Oyer.
Millersport, their starting five being introduced, coached by Kurt Grandy. It'll be Adam Reinhorn, Mike Seeger, Kevin Schneider, looks like Ronnie Ellis and Isaiah Courtney. Bo Thorne, one of the players for Millersport. Austin, you played against him in football. Got injured in the game recently, had surgery today, so we wish Bo the best. He's quite a football player, and I'm sure that Millersport faithful wish him the best as well. Our own Austin Beigel, who joins us tonight, be having surgery Tuesday on a shoulder, right?
That's right, football injuries.
Football injuries, all right. We wish you well, Austin.
Thank you.
Got a football crew here tonight. Austin in the booth with me. Ben Tobin, Brian Miller, and Josh Coleman, the football players working the cameras. So if you see a little shaking on the sidelines there, it's because these guys want to hit somebody. Harrison Pooley and Parrish back doing the switcher work, producing. Tonight we have for FCA, it'll be Nick Spurgis, Stephen Carpenter, Tyler Stevens, Jordan Brake, and KJ DeWeese. Carpenter and Courtney jumping center. Ball's in the air soon. Here we go. We're underway at FCA. Millersport with the basketball. Seeger. Top of the key now to Courtney. Works it around to Boudreaux. Snyder hits a cutting Boudreaux, loses the ball. Carpenter with it. Nick Spurgis from the corner, no good. Rebound to Millersport. Seeger came down with the rebound. Snyder fires a three, hits. Millersport with the 3-0 lead. Break. Spurgis with a little bunny hook up and in. Reinhorn tries to pass it, and we got a kick by the FCA defense. Boudreaux will inbound. Courtney now to Boudreaux. Reinhorn, turnaround jumper, good.
Great start for Millersport so far. Last game against the Knights, they only scored 24, 5 already in the first couple minutes.
6:30 to go, first quarter of play. 1-3-1 defense for Millersport, that's what they're known for. Stevens goes inside to DeWeese, knocked away, and Millersport with the steal. Boudreau gets it to Courtney. There's a three, misses the mark, and will go FCA's way. Carpenter fires a two, back of the rim, no good. Rebound underneath. Spurgis, good passing. DeWeese from the line, no good. Ball loose, and we got a foul on the floor.
As they set the ball back into play, I'd like to mention that rebounding is going to be a key factor of this game. Last game, Millersport really struggled on the boards. KJ DeWeese alone had 8 rebounds in the first quarter, so Millersport looking to box out today.
Foul is on Boudreau, his first, team first. 3-ball to Carpenter, no good. Stevens with a rebound. Good ball movement. 3-ball by Tyler Stevens. We're tied at 5:15 to go, first quarter of play. Knights extend the pressure. Seeger at the point. Courtney, bounce pass to Reinhorn. Puts it up, and no good. Got a travel call. So Austin, what's the theme tonight for the student body?
Looks like they're doing a throwback to last year with the neon colors. Last year the student section did a lot of neon games, so looks like they're bringing that back.
Break for a three, front of the rim, no good. DeWeese pulls it down. Break gives it to Carpenter. Nice bounce pass into Spurgis. Good ball movement here by the Knights. Just as they say that, ball goes off Nick Spurgis' hands. And Reinhorn has it. 3-ball fired by Seeger, no good. Spurgis with the rebound. Carpenter, break. Stevens for a three, got it. Tyler's got 6, leads all scorers. It's an 8-5 FCA lead with 4:07 to go, first quarter, and we got a whistle and a foul. Tyler Stevens with his first. Knights officiating crew from Circleville, Rick Allen, Brett Gardner, and Barry Oyer. Nice little move there by Adam Reinhorn to put it up and in. He's got 4, 8-7 the score. Knights up by 1. Good denial there by Courtney. There's a nice steal by Spurgis. Break comes up with it. Head of the pack to DeWeese, puts it up and in. KJ with his first 2. 10-7, 3:33 to go. First quarter of play, Knights up by 3. Knights in the man-to-man defense, break with the steal. Puts it up, no good. DeWeese got pounded. Break, no. DeWeese puts it up, he gets pounded again, no call. Adam Bush coming in now for the Knights. And timeout, Coach Kurt Grandy and Millersport. 30-second timeout, 2:53 to go, first quarter of play. Knights lead by 3 on the Mid-State League Game of the Week on LSN. So Austin, let's talk a little football. You guys had a good football season this year, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. With the new coach and all, a lot of different players in different positions. Started to get used to things, but we had a lot of fun. There was great team bonding. Ultimately, we made it to the playoffs.
How many years you played football?
That would be only year 2 for me.
Now, what position? You were a wide receiver this year.
That's correct.
Because I remember calling you in motion all the time.
Yes.
They always sent you in motion as part of the offensive scheme, right?
Yeah, most of the scheme, I was basically another lineman out there.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun.
Going to be losing a lot of seniors this year. But it allows you juniors and sophomores to step up, doesn't it?
It does. Got to hit the weight room this summer and get ready for next year.
And we got a foul inside. Looks like it was on KJ DeWeese. Could have picked a couple nights there. KJ with his first, team's second. Isaiah Courtney, line right, shooting 2. First one's up and in. 10-8 the score. Courtney with his first point, looking for the second. Line right. Hits the pair. One-3-1 defense from Millersport. It's a different look. And because of the different look, the Knights are having trouble adjusting. You don't see many teams play a 1-3-1 defense nowadays. It's become Millersport's staple over the past few years.
Right, it's a hard defense to master because you can just pass into the corners is what teams usually try and do on offense.
Nice double team there. Brandon Bush comes down with the steal. Carpenter lost it, and the ball the last touch by Millersport. 2:18 to go. 10-9 to score. Knights up by 1. It makes it hard on offense to pass it to the wings because you have that 3-man front there. Nice little entry pass, and DeWeese hits the bunny. Knights extend the defense with full court pressure. Courtney gets it. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound Carpenter. Stevens. Up and in. DeWeese with 4 points in a row. He's got 6, 1:45 to go. Knights up by 5. Little turnaround jumper. Misses the mark by Mike Seeger, and we got a foul. Foul is on Millersport. Isaiah Courtney will be his first, team's second. 92 seconds to go here, first quarter of play. Stevens fakes a 3. Now Carpenter will take the 3 and hit. Steven Carpenter in the books with a 3 ball. Millersport breaks the pressure, but Stevens back there to take away the passing lane. Ball by Schneider, up and in. Kevin Schneider, one of their leading scorers, he's got 6. 17-12 the score. Knights up by 5 with 42 seconds to go. Carpenter fakes a 3 and hits a 2. Steven with 5. Nice move by Reinhorn, puts it up, no good. Carpenter with the rebound. 22 seconds to go. Bounce pass to Spurgis, puts it up, no good, and he's fouled by Isaiah Courtney. Be Isaiah's second. 18 seconds to go, 7-point lead for FCA. Spurgis line left, shooting 2. Hits the first. Nick with 3. Looking for 4 at the line. Rattles the rim, no. Stevens with the rebound. Spurgis will try a 2. Nope, rebound loose, comes down to Millersport. Reinhorn across the timeline. Seeger with 1 second, and that's the end of the first quarter. Timeout on the floor, 1 quarter played, and the Knights lead by 8 in this State League Game of the Week on LSN.
LancasterOhio.tv presents the Mid-State League Game of the Week, where Fairfield County high school athletes show their drive to succeed and their commitment to teamwork. This broadcast is a community service of Fairfield Media, high school media students and volunteers working hard to bring you the best in Mid-State League sports. Turn it on, crank it up. It's time for the MSL on LSN.
Back here at FCA, along with Austin Beigel, Jack Davidson. There you see the Knights huddle. Coach Carpenter taking the reins tonight from Coach Hooper. Coach Hooper is not with the team tonight. So Coach Carpenter, principal and superintendent of FCA, is on the bench. I think it's kind of rare when you say you got your superintendent and principal coaching the team, isn't it?
It's an interesting combination.
I mean, it's doesn't happen too often. Spurgis tries to pass it to DeWeese off his shin, and now Millersport with the basketball. Courtney, Boudreau. Boudreau with a crossover, puts it up, no. We got a foul on Stephen Carpenter. It's his first, it's team third. And we got Zach Boudreau, line right, shooting 2. Hits the first. Clayton Moore in now for Millersport. And Boudreau hits the second. Don't adjust your TV screens. That's blonde hair you see from Millersport. They're all blonde. They dyed their hair about a week ago in a show of team unity. So it's rather difficult to figure out who's playing where for Millersport. They all look like the same player. That is a foul on Isaiah Courtney. That's his third. And now we have Ronnie Ellis getting ready to check in.
I think the Lakers have to be happy so far with how their offense has played. The defense could use a little bit of tightening up, maybe slow down this high-powered Knights offense.
Spurgis hits the first. Nick with 4. Seems to me that the football team shaved their heads maybe a couple years ago. Maybe it was 3 years ago, but I don't know, the football team shaved their heads and shore support as they went into the tournament. Spurgis with 5. You get to be my age. Nice steal by Bragg up and in. You get to be my age, you want to keep your hair. People think I'm blonde, but it's a natural gray. Knights take the ball away. Stevens ahead of the pack, lays it up and in. Good defense by the Knights. Timeout. Millersport. Timeout on the floor with 6:39 to go. First half of play. Knights have a 12-point lead over Millersport in the State League Game of the Week on LSN. See the Knights bench, Coach Carpenter, coach, principal, and superintendent. And there's the Neon group tonight. Very nice look for them. You need sunglasses. Some of them are so bright. It's like one has a hunter's vest on or something like that.
It's always come up with some interesting costumes for the student section. I think my favorite had to be, did we do a tinfoil last year?
They did tinfoil last year. They also did the old men, when they dressed up as old people, and they had old men. That was good. They had they looked like me. All right, they had the gray hair. Some of them had canes. It was very, very nice, very nicely done. I told them they should come up with like a Coach Hooper night. Everyone dressed like Coach Hooper.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be good.
I'll have to suggest it.
Yes. Schneider with the basketball, 6:35 to go. Ellis back to Schneider, 3-ball hits. Kevin Schneider. And Spurgis returns the favor. Three-ball no good by Seeger. Return no good. Rebound to Spurgis. Carpenter works his way in the lane, lays it up. Nope. Deweese had it. And the ball is off of Ellis. Good play by Stephen Carpenter to essentially hand the ball to Ellis as he was standing out of bounds. 11-point lead for the Knights. Stevens. Carpenter measures a 3. Rattles it off the rim. Spurgis with the return. And Coach Grandy is looking to get a technical. He is up in arms. A little foul. Foul is on Schneider. And we've got now Coach Grandy wants to talk to the official. Timeout, 5:28 to go. And it's a 13-point lead for FCA. Coach Grandy is really giving it to the official there. Now he's stepped away. That was entertaining.
Not really sure what he's unhappy about because a couple missed foul calls.
I think he thought there was a push in the back in the last rebound there by the Knights. Carpenter to break, 5:24 to go, first half of play. Nice touch pass by Carpenter to break. The Knights have good ball movement tonight. That's how you beat a zone, is with the ball movement. Now Stevens fires a 3, rims it no good. Rebound to Ellis. Millersport is running. Reinhorn puts the ball up, no good. And FCA gets the ball back. Good play there by Schneider, getting the passing lane, knocked the ball away. 4:44 to go in the first half. 30-17, Knights up by 13. Nick Spurgis to break. Ball goes into Spurgis, puts it up, no, and he's fouled. Good entry pass there by Tyler Stevens. Foul is on Kevin Schneider. It's his second. Burgess shooting 2. It's the 16th foul for Millersport. Burgess hits the first. Rims it no good. Stevens with the rebound. Nice to get to set it up again. Up by 14. Carpenter for a 3. Hits and he's fouled. A rare 4-point opportunity for the Knights. Carpenter with 8. And the foul is on Clayton Moore. His first, that's the team's 7th. Knights are in the bonus. And now we got the rare 4-point play opportunity for Stephen Carpenter. Rim missed it. Stevens with the rebound. To Spurgis, tries to go inside. The ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll go the Lakers' way. Brandon Bush comes in again, now for Nick Spurgis. Drake almost had the steal there, and he gets the foul. Jordan's first. It's the team 4th. Snyder with the basketball. Ball taken away by DeWeese. Break with the 3. Jordan with 5. Nice play by Tyler Stevens to take the ball away. Stevens, nope. Rebound comes down. DeWeese saves it. Good play. Carpenter fires it 2, no good. 20-point lead for FCA. Millersport with the basketball. Mike Seeger. Top of the key to Ronnie Ellis, who fires a 3 and hits. Ronnie Ellis with the 3 ball. It's a 17-point lead for FCA. Carpenter from the sideline hits. Steven with 10. Nice shot. There's Adam Reinhorn. He's got 6. Luis, low block. Carpenter. Bush puts it up. Blocked out of bounds. FCA ball. Now we got Zach Boudreau coming in for Millersport. And for FCA, we got Andrew Gherkin, Landon Conley, and Jacob Thompson coming in. Carpenter, nope. Rebound to Millersport. Ellis gives it to Boudreau. To Moore. Cross court to Reinhardt. 3 ball, rims it no good. Rebound to Gherkin. There's a 3 ball up and in. Jacob Thompson in the books. He had 14 in the JV game. Brandon Bush comes down with a rebound. Loses it, and we got a foul. Foul on the floor. It's on Millersport, number 12. Mike Seeger. It's his first. FCA's in the bonus. Brandon Bush, line left, shooting the 1-and-1. Carpenter is fouled. Kevin Schneider with his third foul. Millersport has Schneider with 3 fouls and Courtney with 3 fouls. Carpenter line left, hits the first.
I mentioned earlier how the Lakers really need to focus on rebounding if they want to win this game. Already they've given up 3 offensive rebounds on missed free throws by the Knights, which has led to some unnecessary points that they did not need to give up.
Carpenter misses the second. It's a 21-point lead for the Knights. With 70 seconds to go here in the first half. Reinhorn got his own rebound, but lost the ball. 62 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Knights up by 21. Conley. Carpenter for 3. Hits. Carpenter with 14. .39 seconds to go. Seeger goes cross court and he travels with the basketball before he got the pass off. Thompson inbounds to Carpenter with 34 seconds to go. Good patience by the Knights. They may just hold it for 1 shot. 8 seconds. 3 ball, no good. Rebound loose underneath. Gherkin puts up an in at the buzzer. Andrew Gherkin with his first 2 and the score at the end of 1 half of play. The Knights lead the Lakers 48-22. The Mid-State League Game of the Week on LSN.
Ohio Christian University offers accredited, career-focused undergraduate and graduate degree programs for busy adults. Classes are convenient, offered online or evenings and weekends at our 12 locations. OCU will prepare you for your next step and help you discover your higher purpose.
We invite you to attend Ohio Christian University.
Welcome back to LSN. We are here at Fairfield Christian Academy where the Knights are facing off against the Millersport Lakers during this MSL matchup. The Knights currently have a comfortable 26-point lead at 48-22 as we head into the third quarter.
Millersport with the basketball. Along with Austin Beigel, Jack Davidson here courtside. And there's a 3 ball by Seeger off the mark. Break with the rebound. Stevens will measure a 3 and hits it. Tyler with 11 points on the night. 3 ball missed by Reinhorn. Carpenter to DeWeese and just off his fingers out of bounds. FCA is keeping an eye on the scoreboard tonight. And we got a timeout. Millersport with 7:27 to go, third quarter of play, 51-22 the score. It's a full timeout. gives us time to talk. Big game in Fairfield County tonight is Bern Union and Harvest Prep. Harvest Prep, last I looked, was leading Bern Union by a score of 19-8. You follow the Eagle Gazette on Twitter. They do such a great job covering high school sports here. The FCA has a interest in that game. Is there a game back behind Harvest Prep? That's the only loss they have in the conference this year. Girls for FCA's having quite a season, aren't they, Austin?
Yeah, they are. I think they just brought in the MSL championship last week. Looking good this year. Hoping to make a run in the playoffs.
Talking to Coach DeWeese before the game, and if memory serves, they're 7-0 in the league. Bern Union was originally favored to win the league. Travel call gives the ball back to FCA. But under Coach Bethel, they have really come on strong. They have the tournament draw this coming Sunday. Coach DeWeese is thinking they might be a 4th seed. Ball goes inside to Spurgis, up and in, and he's fouled. Spurgis with 12, will be looking 13 at the line. Foul is on, I believe, Isaiah Courtney, and that's on Courtney. It's his 4th. We get to the end of January, beginning of February, the basketball season winds down pretty quickly, doesn't it?
It does. Straight into the playoffs. Nights usually take it a little longer. Trying to make a run.
Of course, last year, you were with me, Austin, to call that Final Four game at the shot. That was a nice memory, wasn't it?
That was exciting. It was a great basketball game, too.
Stevens kicked the ball, and so Millersport will inbound. So FCA is going to be trying to make it back this year. And the tournament trail will be fraught with potholes, so to speak. There's a shot up and in by Schneider, and he's fouled. Kevin Schneider with 11. He's going to look for 12 at the line. That foul is on FCA's Nick Spurgis. It's his first, team first. Schneider with the three-point play the old-fashioned way, hits it. He's got 12. With Harvest Prep in the same division as FCA, I think Newark Catholic is, so I mean it's going to be a difficult matchup for FCA. Carpenter misses, rebound to Spurgis underneath, and he's fouled again. Foul is on Zach Boudreau. It's his second, team second. Spurgis hits the first. Nick with 14 and make it 15. Leads all scorers. You guys played in the playoffs for football this year. What was it like? What's it like playing in the playoffs in football?
It's a different energy on the field. I mean, after so long, you're really tired, but it's a renewed energy going into that playoff game. This year was against Shadyside. It's a tough matchup we had, but we all enjoyed the run to get there, and it's always fun to play in a playoff game.
Pass by Carpenter DeWeese with the easy bucket ahead of the pack. He's got 8. When you say a different energy, what do you mean by a different energy? Is it a different pace?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I mean, you still try and stick to your game plan.
Did the players play a little faster speed?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that it?
Yeah, the competition goes up.
Because you hear that in, if you listen to players who play at another level, whether it's professionally or in college, that there are really two seasons. First season is the regular season, and then it's up to notch in the playoffs.
Right, and that applies to basketball too. Even when you get in the tournament, you know, the seniors put it all on the line because they know that this could be their last game.
Nice little running jumper there by Mike Seeger. He's got his first two. That last foul's on Jordan Brake. So the competition has ratcheted up a notch. Nice rebound by Carpenter, and puts it up and in with authority. Steven with 16. Seeger with the basketball. Courtney. Seeger to Courtney. Seeger working on Carpenter, fires a jumper, no good. DeWeese with the rebound. Tip up and in. No, they're going to call a pushing foul. Hey, there's a good athletic effort there by Nick Spurgis. Reinhardt. Or take that back, that's Schneider. That's his fourth. He's got 4. They have a couple of players in foul trouble for Millersport. Stevens with a 3. No. Rebound up and in. I think it was Carpenter. Of course, Steven is signed recently to go to the next level in basketball. Going to be going to Walsh College. I think that's where Mark Zeltman played basketball. Former athletic director and coach here at FCA. Played under Bob Huggins. FCA is going to get some more players in. And that ball will go FCA's way. We have, let's see, Gherkin, Bush, Conley, and Thompson coming in for FCA. Carpenter remains in for FCA. Spurgis, DeWeese, Stevens, and Brake sit down for the Knights. So the FCA bench gets an opportunity to play here. Carpenter with a 3, no good. Hustles for his own rebound, can't get it. Seeger between the circles with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Schneider to Moore. Nice shot by Adam Reinhorn, the senior guard. Scoops it up and in. He's got 8. .244 to go as the Knights running their offense, just being patient, looking for the good shot. Millersport still in that 1-3-1 zone. Carpenter from the corner hits. Carpenter with 20, he leads all scorers. Moore gets it to Ellis. Schneider works his way in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice strong move by Kevin Schneider. He's got 14, leads Millersport in scoring. Schneider is a junior guard, and Millersport gets the ball back. Schneider's a good-looking player here. Now we got Stephen Shalou coming in for Adam Reinhorn. Shalou's a freshman. Moore with the basketball. Shot up, missed by Schneider, rebound to FCA. Bush, Thompson, Conley, Carpenter up, no. Fouls on number 21, Stephen Shalou. That's his first, and the team fourth. Carpenter line right, shooting 2, hits the first. At 21, 7 in this quarter. Make it 8 in the quarter. Stephen Carpenter with 22 points. With 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Knights up 66-31. Knights still playing the man-to-man defense. Ball goes inside to Ronnie Ellis, and he's fouled by Andrew Gerken. Gerken's first. The team third. Courtney comes in now, and sitting down is Mike Seeger from Millersport. Ball knocked away there by Landon Conley. Millersport will inbound far side. Carpenter with the steal. And he's fouled. Nope, he turned the ball over. 48.5 seconds to go. They got the students excited, I'll tell you that.
Crowd wanted that dunk to count.
Tell you, Duncan high school basketball gets the crowd up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. One of the most exciting plays.
Bush with the steal, and he's fouled.
Foul number 15, Clayton Moore, his second, team fifth.
Clayton Moore with his second foul. .15 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the ball goes off Millersport with 4.4 seconds to go. Bush to inbound to Carpenter. Make that Thompson with the 3 at the buzzer, no good. And after 3, the Knights lead 66-31, the Mid-State League Game of the Week on LSN.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
DeWeese to Carpenter, 5:40 to go. Stevens misses. Carpenter high for the rebound. Brake comes down with the basketball. Carpenter tries to put it up and he's fouled. Foul is on Millersport. Isaiah Courtney, that's his 5th. Courtney fouls out, 2 points on the night. And coming in now is Clayton Moore. The senior center for Millersport fouls out. And FCA will bring in four players here as soon as Steven hits or shoots the first. Now they're going to say it's not a shooting foul, it's a foul on the floor. So Carpenter, DeWeese, Stevens, and Brake sit down for the Knights. Let's take it back. Carpenter's still in, so it's Spurgis, Brake, DeWeese, and Stevens sit down for the Knights. It's Carpenter. Now we got a timeout, Millersport. So we'll take this timeout with 5:26 to go. In the ball game, Knights lead 71-34, the Mid-State League Game of the Week on LSN. The Knights with quarters of 20, 28, and 18. Millersport quarters of 12, 10, and 9. Our next telecast will be next Friday. Actually, we'll be telecasting the game. It'll be played on Friday. That'll be the FCA girls game. It'll be senior night. And I look forward to bringing you some girls action. They're having a great season this year.
And following the girls' senior night, the boys have senior night the next coming Tuesday.
I think that's the 11th, yes. Against Burn Union. They're on the boys, I think, are on the road for a few games. I think they play Rosecrans coming up, which is always a tough game. Zanesville Rosecrans has a great program. Coach Hooper in the past few years has been scheduling some of the top programs in the state against FCA. Not only to see how, to judge where you're at, but also it's a great way to improve. Millersport with the steal. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Turnaround jumper, no good. Carpenter with a rebound. Off Gherkin's hands, out of bounds. Ronnie Ellis comes in now for Millersport. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Ellis misses the shot. Gherkin with the rebound, hits Carpenter. And the Knights will set it up. Shot up and in by Landon Conley, his first two in the night. Rebound to Thompson as he slides on the floor. And he's fouled. Ronnie Ellis is booked with a foul. That's his first. Both teams now in the bonus. Carpenter sits down for the night, I believe. 25-point evening for Stephen Carpenter. KJ DeWeese on the floor for the Knights. First shot up and in by Jacob Thompson. He's got 4. Hits the pair. Jacob Thompson with 5. This might be close to the starting 5 that you see next year there for the Knights. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, when it's pretty much wrapped up, it's a great time to get these younger guys some experience. We have a couple of sophomores out there trying to build for the future of the Knights.
And that's the way you improve, is you get the younger kids in the varsity action, where the pace is a little quicker, the player's a little bit stronger. .305 to go in the ball game. Long 3, no good. Rebound loose. Players collide, and it'll be off of Thompson. Millersport's ball. So we got Mike Seeger inbounding. Clayton Moore drives, puts it up, and he traveled. 75-34 the score. And that foul is on Zach Boudreau. Should be his 3rd. And we got Thompson line right, shooting the 1-and-1. Hits the first. Thompson's got 6. 3 points in the second quarter and 3 points in this quarter. Make it 7 for Jacob Thompson. Gherkin with the rebound. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Bush. Gherkin. Conley with a 3. Landon's got 5. Good showing by the young FCA guards here tonight. Two minutes to go in the ball game. And we got a foul on Zach Boudreau, his 4th. Joseph Hess coming in now. #19 foul on Millersport. Thompson line right, shooting the 1-and-1, and he hits the first. Thompson with 8. Thompson with 9. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Bush puts it up, no good. Looked for a foul, didn't get it. .114 to go in the ball game. And we got a foul, a charging foul on Zach Boudreau, and that's his 5th.
Offensive foul number 5, Zach Boudreau, his 5th foul.
Seeger will check in now.
Millersport substitution number 12, Mike Seeger.
.60 seconds to go in the ball game. That 3 brought to you by Landon Conley. He's got 8 all in this quarter. That foul is on KJ DeWeese. Joseph Hess goes to the line. Hess puts it up, missed it. Joseph Hess Jr. puts it up, missed it. DeWeese with the rebound. Gives it to Bush. 30 seconds to go. Stolen by Conley. Gets it to Gherkin with 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. The final score, FCA wins by a score of 85-34. Austin, any final thoughts?
Well, about the same result as last time. Both teams, it was a good game. Good mid-state league games are always fun to watch, fun to cover. So I think both teams had fun tonight. Good competition.
Question is, did you have fun?
I did. I always have fun calling games with you.
You're so kind. Kevin Schneider led Millersport with 17 points for FCA. Stephen Carpenter with 25. Nick Spurgis with 17. For the FCA media team of Harrison Poole, Ian Parrish, Ben Tobin, Brian Miller, Josh Coleman, Austin Beigel, JT Burcham. This is Jack Davidson thanking you for watching Mid-State League Game of the Week on LSN. Final score, FCA 85, Millersport 34. Have a good night, everybody.